Automobilista 2 is the best sim when it comes to reliving historic Formula 1 racing. The most visceral and brutal cars are the turbos of the mid-1980s, which delivered over 1200 HP to the rear axle of the 600 kg lightweight cars at full boost. In the game, this class is called F-Classic Gen1. And for this, or rather the 1986 season, Alain Fry has now further enhanced his already magnificent skin pack, including a new XML selector and a revised custom AI. As a condensed version of the real 1986 San Marino Grand Prix, I'm trying to survive 12 laps on the historic Imola circuit in Gerhard Berger's Benetton B186 and, if possible, even make up a few places.
And here we are, guys, on the grid. I will leave the HUD off. Oh, missed the start. Oh, overtaking Anu. Overtaking both McLarens even. I'm in third, up to fourth. Fifth gear, and that's the highest one. I think we will reach about 320k at the end of the straight, or even a bit more the slipstream. The boost pressure is only on 60% now. Oh, yeah. Oh, going deep into Tosa, nevertheless, making up ground there to the guys ahead, the two Ferraris, and look at that. There's this turbo lag. Nothing happening. But then again, I have to be so careful here, because the turbo can snap at you anytime, especially here. Oh. First gear even in Benetton. Oh, guys, you're slow. AI is on 104. Whoa. Everybody going through. Variante Alta. I think I'm in P5. No, P6 it is. Ooh. Ooh, sorry, mate. Whoa. It's Alboreto there ahead and... Oh, second gear, no power. Wow, this... Ah. Very unclean by me. Yeah, full car. Take a look at it. We're still at 185 liters. 195 is the max. It was reduced for the 1986 season, so that's accordingly... no room. Shall I go for it? No. Much too dangerous. I am a bit quicker there. I can tell. And in the HUD there to the left, you can see that's already 1% damage on the engine. And the higher the boost pressure, the more you're using it, the quicker the engine dies. Oh, God, guys. They're so slow exiting Variante Alta. Aqua Minerali, excuse me. And over that curve it is, guys. I was a 104. In real, they did their fastest times by the end of the race on the last couple of laps. 128s, 129s. Senna did a 125 in quali, which is insane. I cannot do that in that car. The quickest of the time trial here in AMS 2 was just a fraction quicker than Senna, so pretty accurate. But that was in the Lotus 90AT. Here in the Benetton, or the Model 2 car, I'm in P11, and I'm the fastest in that car on the global leaderboard. Guys, try it out for yourselves, how fast you can get. But remember, it's always tweaking and playing around with that turbo boost, you know? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Oh. I'm so slow there, exiting Tosa. How much top speed are you willing to sacrifice? Actually, to make that whole lap, so to say. And the 3 leaders have gotten away already by quite a margin. Slade, man. Yeah. And they consequently and consistently are taking that inner curb. Not the best AI drive line, I gotta say. And I'm a bit stuck behind these 2 guys who seem to be on exactly the same pace. Wow, Johansson and Alboreto. And it is the ultimate challenge here, driving this car, at least in the Formula series or classes.
137.32.
37.
That lap was a 114.00. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Yeah. Look at how slow that is. My best in time trial was a 129.1 or so. I'm so much faster here on the straight, but not close enough to do anything.
6th place.
And just imagining to do a whole race distance here of 60 laps. That's insane. What kind of babying and nurturing of that car that would have meant. Also, guys, remember, telemetry and what the pits could tell you was pretty limited. That was only the dawn of telemetry usage. They could sort of tell you how much fuel you still had on board and what times you were doing, right? But not much more at that time. So it was on the driver, basically, mainly, who normally had its both hands full of keeping the car on the track and not wheel spinning into Nirvana or Shadowland out of any corner. Whoa.
The leader's just done a 137.18.
I'm also quicker, but not by that margin. Now I should be close to the Ferraris.
Last lap was a 139.
Seems my setup isn't ideal here, but let's see. Wow. Now perhaps, can I go alongside, past these 2? Yes, I can. Oh, yeah, stay on the inside, cover that line, and I'm through. And on it. There's nothing. There comes the turbo. Man. Again here, I'm staying 3rd over the crest. It's not as easy as it might look, guys, believe me. And like I'm doing here, short shifting, a lot of coasting. Wow, that's what they had to do in real. At least the thirsty engines. Uh-oh, there they come. And the fuel management was pretty extremes, actually. When just take a look at that race back then. I think Prost stopped directly after the finish line. Wasn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong and I'm confusing that, but it was, well, a frequent sight that the cars didn't even had enough fuel for the cooldown lap.
P3, your lap time was at 139.18. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
All right, still 2 seconds slower than the other guys. And by the way, in case you're wondering what the hot elements here are, it seems to be a mix of match of different versions. Well, it kinda is, because I just discovered the option to turn on the beta HUD. So what you're seeing there is slimmer elements. This is the work in progress HUD that Razor is, yeah, well, working on. Let's switch it off. So, what's the status?
7 laps to go. The car's looking good. No damage. You've got loads of fuel. We're not seeing any
That's good.
significant tyre wear. You've got cold front tyres. Your brake temperatures are fine. The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
11 seconds, guys.
For that.
All right. 11 seconds. And this is one of the few classes in AMS Formula 1 where you kind of can simulate the differences between a quali setup and a race setup with these, well, turbos of turbos. You won't be able to make the whole distance with the boost pressure 100%. No way, no way. You're going to do a couple of laps before your engine will be dead and completely destroyed.
The gap to P4 behind is now 2.8.
By the way, in real, the first 3 did a pit stop for new tires. Most of the other guys did not, so it was actually, well, they raced how they started, yeah, with 1 set of tires. It's insane, and a full car. Also says something about the quality of the tires, that they indeed were able to go a whole distance of 90 minutes, 60 laps with that load, especially for the rears, and getting quicker throughout the race. Oh, somebody coming out of the pits.
That lap was a 137.06.
Yeah, consolidating these times. Who's that ahead then? It's Johansson? No, can't be.
4 laps remaining. There's no significant damage. It's fine, you got loads. Tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your front tyres are cold. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. The gap in front is now 13.
Oh, that's a back marker.
We don't have the data.
Oh no! Whoa! See what I meant? Oh, a bit too hasty on the throttle, and that's the outcome. I hope it's not getting wet here. That would change the whole dynamics. Yeah, Johansson, you waiting for me? Oh, come on.
P3.
Oh, really? Why is that? So who is ahead, actually? It's PK leading, Mansell, just by a fraction, 0.2. Then it's me 18 seconds behind. I knew it's behind me in the Ligier. They were pretty good back then, the mid-80s. And actually, after 10 laps, I only got a engine wear of 8%, which is absolutely fine. Would make it to the finish line with that ratio, even in a full distance race. Can I get any quicker? That's the question. Still so far away from the real times, though my car is...
2 laps left. Come on, you're looking good for a podium. You've just done a 137.66.
Okay. I'm just recognizing I've filled in way too much fuel here, because that is what the calculator told me.
Our new behind is pitting. Last lap. Bring it on home. Come on, Timo. That's the fastest lap of the race. That was a 135.82.
All right, got the fastest lap. That's interesting. Okay, last step. Like Gerhard in real, I'm on podium at the moment. 17 seconds behind Mansell. P4 it's Rosberg, so no Prost, no Senna. And I'm able to make it here. Come home, gaining 6 places from 9 to 3 onto the podium.
Great drive, that's a podium.
Not bad. Still, guys, 7 seconds slower than what Gerhard did in real. Wow. And this is it then. My casual recreation of the 1986 San Marino Grand Prix at historic Imola. In reality, it was Prost who won that race ahead of Piquet and Berger. Here it is, Piquet, Mansell, just by a fraction. Yeah. I end up in P3 with the fastest lap. Rosberg in the best McLaren, 4th, already, well, 14 seconds behind. Then it's Warwick and Nannini. Nannini with the last point there in the Minardi, quite a good result. Butzen, Insani, Brundle, Lafitte, Arnoux, already a lap down, as is Johansson, and everybody else, guys. Namely, De Cesare, Senna, Jones, Prost, Alboreto, Patrese, Rotengatter, Palmer, Dumfries, Danner, Fabi, Tombe, Streif, Sura. Well, all out. In real, it was 8 cars who saw the finish line. I'm just comparing that with my second monitor up there. Martin Brundle ended up in P8, 2 laps down. Max Sura in 9th, who didn't finish. Apart from the proper challenge and joy to drive these cars, which are pretty cool here in AMS2, it is, of course, the immersion and the level of authenticity that is given to us by Alain Fry once again with his fabulous pack here of the 1986 season. Even more refined, even better, even more sophisticated and more options. Well, I'm quite hyped to do more of this content. Perhaps a longer race or even a full distance race. Let's see. For the time being, thanks a lot for watching. Have the best time of your life in your most favorite sim. And see you on the next one. Bye.
That lap was at 1:37.00. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.